Today we are going to use a different model than we've been using in the past, just to show you how this process works. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be linking Rivet Models into this joint file that I've already created. So I started out with a blank project, and I already linked in the architectural and the structural. And one way you can check on that is click V on your keyboard really fast. The shortcut for visibility graphics override. You can also go in here and click edit right there. All right, so you've probably seen this before. This shows you what is actually being seen in the model. But if you tab over here into Revit Links, you'll see that I have the architectural model and the structural model already linked into this. So if I wanted to turn one of them off, I could. No longer see the beams inside the building. Or I could, oh, I have them both selected. Hold on. Okay. Or I could turn off the architectural. It's going to think for a second, and you'll see there's my structural model right there. All right, so now you know kind of what you're getting into. I'm going to hit apply, it just goes back to normal. You have to make sure you already have the file downloaded onto your computer. It'll just make it easier. So I'm going to go over to the Insert tab, hit Revit Link. You can also see that there's other links that you can add. Point cloud is if you did laser scanning. That's markups. If you wanted to link the markups, you could change it. It's a little bit easier. CAD is obviously an AutoCAD file there, but we're going to link a Revit file. So I'm going to see I have my folder in this assignment group, so it's easy to find for me. You might have to scroll through and find wherever your file might be. But I'm going to select on toilet room layout file. And you'll see it is a Revit file, and I can rename it if I want, but I'm not going to. And I want to make sure that it is internal origin to the origin. And that's because these models were all created and built from the same origin point. So when I insert them, they're going to show up the exact same spot. Otherwise, you're going to have to change how it is going to be inserted so it shows up where you want. So it's thinking. Takes a while to add these linked files, so you have to be patient with it. All right, so now that it's loaded into our model, I'm going to go over here and either click VV or our visibility graphic override button. I'm going to go back over here to our Revit Links tab, and you'll see that my toilet room layout is now in the building. And again, that's how you turn it off and on. If you want to expand it to see what is included in these models, you can, but since they're models that I imported, they're not as detailed as these over here. So that is how you link a model into Revit using the Revit Links tab.